gave on that tonight with chapter 17 of Proverbs. And it says this, chapter 17 of Proverbs, verse 1. Better is a dry morsel with quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. A servant, what's saying is better to eat, quietly than, of course, eating with a bunch of, annoyance going around. Of course, we know it's better to eat in quietness than eating with noise around you. You can't really focus on what you're eating. Verse 2. A servant who deals wisely will rule over a son who acts shamefully, and will share the inheritance as one of the brothers. The crucible is for silver, and the furnace is for gold, and the Lord tests hearts. An evildoer listens to wicked lips, and a liar gives ear to a mischievous tongue. Whoever mocks the poor insults his maker, or God. So think about that. When you insult a poor person, you're insulting God pretty much, because God made that person, and you're insulting what God created. God doesn't take that lightly at all. It says, whoever mocks the poor insults his maker. He who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished. Meaning hate, calamity, hate. Have nothing to do with people that love to start crap, that loves to start stuff. Have nothing to do with them, because all they're going to do is bring you down with them, and it's not good. So have nothing to do with people who love to start crap. That's no good at all. Be with people. Use your common sense. Be with people who will bring you up. Who will build you up, and not someone who's going to tear you down and try to start stuff with you. Don't be with people like that. It's just bad. Verse 6 says, grandchildren are the crown of the aged, and the glory of children is their fathers. Fine speech is not becoming to a fool, still less is false speech to a prince. A bribe is like a magic stone in the eyes of the one who gives it. Wherever he turns, he prospers. Whoever covers an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates close friends. A rebuke goes deeper into a man of understanding than 100 blows into a fool. An evil man seeks only rebellion, and a cruel messenger will be sent against him. Let a man meet a she-bear robbed of her cubs, rather than a fool in his folly. If anyone returns evil for good, evil will not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is like letting out water, so quiet before the quarrel breaks out. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both like an abomination to the Lord. Meaning, how can you reward evil and punish good? It makes no sense. God hates that. God wants you to punish evil and reward good. It says, verse 16. Why should a fool have money in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no sense? A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. One who lacks sense gives a pledge and puts up security in the presence of his neighbor. Whoever loves transgression or sin loves strife. He who makes his door high seeks destruction. A man of crooked heart does not discover good, and one with a dishonest tongue falls into calamity. He who sears a fool gets himself sorrow, and the father of a fool has no joy. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. The wicked accepts a bribe in secret to pervert the ways of justice. The discerning sets his face towards wisdom, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her who bore him. To impose a fine on a righteous man is not good, nor to strike the noble for their righteousness. Whoever restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. Even a fool who keeps silent is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is deemed intelligent. Chapter 17, basically Solomon continuing his Proverbs, and I'll be back with chapter 18 here shortly.